Welcome back to Cape Chronicle. I'm Mike Renick. Alex Holmes is up first today to talk about the Cape Nature Center. Alex, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. Alex, you're the assistant manager, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
And how long have you been?
I've been in that position for about 2 years, and I've worked there as a naturalist for about 6.
For about 6 years.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I tell you, it is like I've got some young kids, and that's always the hot spot to go, is head out to the Nature Center. And I know you got so many great things that happen there and events, and we're going to talk about all that today. So tell us a bit about the Nature Center.
So our building actually has been around for 20 years this year, and so we will be celebrating our 20th anniversary this year in May.
Wow.
So time flies,
It
right,
does.
when you're having fun.
Yeah.
But we're really excited about that, and we hope that folks come out for our celebration at the beginning of May.
So that's the beginning of May.
Absolutely, May 3rd.
Okay, what will that look like?
Oh, we're going to have all kinds of stuff. You'll see all of our animals out. We'll have activities that are perfect for the entire family, whether you've got little ones in preschool all the way up to full-grown adults.
And that's the thing. I know I mentioned my kids, but you have activities really for all age ranges, adults as well.
Absolutely. Probably the one I'm most excited about coming up soon is on March 15th. We have our native plant sale and seminar. So we'll have a week of virtual programs ahead of that, and you can learn everything about worm composting to picking the right native plants for your garden, and then that culminates on Saturday, March 15th with a native plant sale. Sometimes it's tricky to find those natives ready to go into your garden, but we will have a vendor there with thousands of plants for sale.
And are some of these seminars or events that you will teach yourself?
Yeah, well, I'll be teaching one, I believe. Upcoming in that week, we'll be talking about woodland wildflowers.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just, since we're on the events side of things, let's talk about events that you have coming up as well that you're excited about.
Probably the most exciting one at the end of this month and the beginning of next month, February 1st, will be our public day for Eagle Days, and that's always an exciting one. You can bring your family out to Mingo National Wildlife Refuge, who we partner with, and it'll be an opportunity to see eagles in the wild and even visit an eagle show at the FEMA building there in town, and you can get a first-hand look at those birds up close and personal.
So how close are you when you say up close and personal?
It is like an auditorium program. So
okay.
yeah, you'll get a chance to pose and have your photo taken with a real live bald eagle, which is pretty exciting.
That is that, and that's an event you've had in the past?
Yeah, that happens most years.
Okay.
We partner with the National Wildlife Refuge System and the Army Corps of Engineers to put that on.
That sounds like an unbelievable experience.
Yeah, very fun.
For kids and adults.
Kids and adults.
The entire family. And that's coming up on February the...
February 1st is the public open day, which would be a Saturday.
Okay. And then what else? What else after that?
Then, other than joining us for our May 3rd, 20th anniversary, we've got countless kids programs going on. We call them our kids clubs. So whatever age group you've got, if you've got 0 to 2-year-olds, we've got a program to teach you and your kids how to be comfortable learning outside. We've got Little Acorns for 3 to 6-year-olds and Conservation Kids for 7 to 11-year-olds. And we even have a group for teens where we take them out and get them an opportunity to see conservation careers and hands-on stuff. Those groups go caving and hang out with conservation agents on the river. We do all kinds of fun stuff.
So what do you think is most important about all of this? There's so many things that you offer. But for you and your team, what drives that passion?
Yeah, I think the thing that drives us most is putting people in connection with the landscape around them, whether that's an agricultural landscape or a truly wild place, but getting people to feel that connection with wild places. We know through research that it's good for your health. It's good for your social connections, and it's good for your mind. So we try to get people connected, whether they're hunting, hiking, kayaking, bird watching, whatever that may be.
For you, what was kind of the passion that brought you into this business?
My mom grew up on a farm, and she took me canoeing every summer, and that really got me into it. I went to school at Southern Illinois, and I pursued a career through that major of outdoor rec.
I've got some family that lives out of town. They come here, and I think sometimes we can take for granted the beauty that we have around us.
Yep.
But our area is just blessed with so many wonderful natural things to be able to partake in.
Absolutely. I mean, you go a few feet from where we are now, and you've got the Mississippi River. You've got beautiful swamps to our south, Ozarks just a little to the west, and everything in between, the St. Francis Mountains to our north. It's really a special place.
You mentioned this earlier. I know many of your classes are in person, but you do have virtual and online classes as well?
Absolutely. We've got just a whole bunch of different ones on just about any topic you can imagine. Ever since the pandemic, we found a great avenue to get people connected with nature using those computer resources. So if it's more comfortable for you to join us from home, you can do so.
How do you decide what programs you're going to do? I mean, you've got such a wide range of them. Do you get any input from the public? Hey, I'd love to maybe see something on this one, sometime, or...
Yeah, our motto is serving nature and you.
Right.
And so we listen to the public a lot. So we get feedback after all of our programs, and they say, boy, I'd really like to learn more about kayaking this year. And we take that into account as we schedule our programs for the upcoming seasons.
So when you're at the Nature Center in Cape County Park North, and there are so many things to do inside there, obviously.
Yep.
What do you find are some of the main attractions for kids?
I mean, everyone knows about our two-headed snake.
Yeah,
and that is
right.
certainly one of the big draws, but our wildlife exhibits are great. We've got an alligator snapping turtle. We have a 1,600-gallon aquarium full of large Mississippi River fish, including an alligator gar. And so those are great, but we also have play spaces for young ones, and then lots of classroom and auditorium space when we're doing our programs.
And I'm assuming, if groups want to come out, whether it be a civic group or a school or whatever the case may be, I'm sure they can schedule tours and those sorts of things.
Absolutely. We work with schools, especially in the springtime. So just call the Nature Center, and our staff will get you scheduled as we have time available.
Okay, so let's review those events again
Yes.
real quickly here. We've got about a minute left. So the first event is...
February 1st, we'll be down at Mingo National Wildlife Refuge, and that is our Eagle Days, eagle viewing opportunity. Then March 15th is our native plant sale and seminar, and that will be at the Nature Center with our native plant sale right out in front. And then finally, May 3rd, you can come party with us for our 20th anniversary.
Well, it's hard to believe, 20
years.
20 years. All right, and the best way to find out about what's happening?
Yep, so there's two great ways. We've got a delivery newsletter, so if you text us at 468-311, and you'll text MDC Nature to 468-311, or you can go to our website, and at the top corner you'll see the events tab, and of course we are the Southeast region, and that'll show everything we've got, generally about 2 to 3 months at a time.
All right, fantastic. Well, Alex, we thank you so much. Appreciate your time, and best luck with those events.
Thank you so much. We're really looking forward to it.
All right, that's Alex Holmes again. Coming up next, we...